Hi folks, welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles 1. I'm TE, your friendly neighbourhood Sprocket subreddit moderator, and we're going to carry on where we left off, with Chapter 1, In Defense of Brule.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town.
How long do you think the mill lasts?
Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind. I thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
On reflection, this seems maybe a little too happy considering that the country just got invaded, but we'll give it a pass.
How's the packing coming along, Ys?
Almost done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit the road by sundown.
Martha, look! Welks is here!
Oh, welcome back, Welkies.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old. And more important, you shouldn't be running around. Aren't you due any day now?
I used to think Welkin was old, being 22. Where did my youth go?
Ah, a light jog won't hurt the little spud. I should know. I've already had 4 of them.
2 is enough, trust me.
Hello there. Is Welkin in?
Oh, hello, Alicia. What brings you here?
What do you think?
I just wanted to apologize. For before. Here. This is for you.
Really? These are for me?
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I live, too. That's preserved bread, so it's pretty hard. Heat it up before you eat it, all right? I baked it myself, so the flavor's guaranteed. Best you ever had.
Thanks. Do you want to come in?
Oh, Welkin. Wasting no time.
Arrested and shot at? You've had a busy day of it, haven't you, Welkies?
Well, the country did just get invaded, so... yeah.
And what a lovely lady you are for all that adventuring. Good job, Welkies.
What? Wait, no, it's not like that. Alicia just saved my skin, that's all.
He's right, we just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero. Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't you?
Okay, seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies already.
That's a lovely portrait. Is that General Gunther?
Yep. It was taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
On the right, they're referring to.
That's Dad? You're a lucky guy. And who's that with him, there?
My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation.
Wait a minute. But I thought the general was your dad.
My birth parents died when I was a baby. The general was kind enough to take me in as his own after that.
Yeah, we're not related by blood, but she's definitely my little sister.
Don't worry, it doesn't go in that direction. I promise.
Sorry, was that question too personal?
No, I don't mind at all. I was blessed with two wonderful fathers.
Yeah, I guess you were, huh? Oh, is that really the time? I've got to get going.
Why don't you see her off, Welks? I can take care of the rest of this on my own.
All right, I will. I'll be right back.
See you later, Isara. Safe travels.
Like I said, it's quite cutscene heavy. We will get to a mission soon, I promise.
Brule's really becoming a ghost town.
They've been leaving for a while. Just about everyone is evacuated by now. You can't blame them. Tensions are rising with the Empire. We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front. Everyone will come back someday. They'll come back when it's safe again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Welkin, I'm curious. Are you gonna join the army like your father?
I don't think that's for me. What I'd really like to do is be a teacher.
Huh. A teacher?
Yeah. Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion. I've learned a lot from nature. You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way. You know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's deep. In your own way. Ah! What was that?
Tensions rising with the Empire.
That sound.
So now it's time to introduce the Valkyria Chronicles drinking game. There's 3 different things you've got to watch out for. The evil Empire committing war crimes, which they do a lot. You can get drunk on that alone. Every time Welkin, the main character, uses obscure bugs and plants as a way to explain himself and leaves everyone even more confused than they already were. Take a drink for that. And take a drink for every instance of anime racism. There's quite a lot of racism in this story. People think, because of the cute anime girls aesthetic, that this is going to be all light and airy, but I mean, we've already seen, the enemies that we killed, their bodies, we buried them in the first mission, and we see innocent civilians being gunned down, and they don't come back. And your characters, your troops in the game, if you lose them, they don't come back. And betrayal, murder, racism, it's all in here. It is World War II with an anime filter on it. Not the mill. War crimes. Take a drink. Have we established that the evil empire is evil yet? Well, we're going to do even more of that through this episode.
believe it. The mill.
Miss Melkia, the Imperials are attacking. There's a squad of them in town right now.
Get all the town watch together now. We've got to fend them off.
They must be at Mill Plaza. I'll help.
Thanks, Welkin. Now move out. Stay low.
Alright, it's finally mission time. Now, all of those cutscenes were meant to flow together nicely. I had to select them individually, which sort of ruins the flow a bit. Apologies. I did record this before, and for some reason the sound of the capture was broken, so we're doing it again. But I haven't played the mission, so we're up to speed now.
I'll explain the mission.
The enemy's invaded the Windmill Plaza and has taken almost the entire area over. We'll deploy from this position. Hide behind sandbags for cover as you advance towards the plaza. Our goal this time is to eliminate the enemy leader. I'm pretty sure they'll be in the plaza area. Be careful, there may be enemy units hiding behind buildings out there. Hidden enemies won't show up in command mode view, so be careful as you make your advance. Victory. Enemy leader is defeated. Failure. The main characters die, or 20 turns pass. Again, you're in no danger of running out of turns.
Okay, let's begin. It's up to us to defend Brule.
It's time for a Brule moment.
Our target is the Imperials in Mill Plaza. Focus on taking down their captain. Breaking the chain of command should at least buy some time for the townspeople to get away.
All right, I got it. Let's all be careful out there.
Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
About damage. A set amount of damage a unit has sustained is healed in each turn. Don't question it. If a unit has taken heavy damage, don't push them. Stay back and heal up. Should enemies' attacks drive a unit's HP to 0, their condition becomes critical. In this battle, you have no way of helping a unit in critical condition. Try to fight carefully so no one's HP reaches 0. Basically what that means is that once we progress in the story, we'll gain access to a medic who can evacuate your characters when they reach 0 HP. If the enemy gets to them first, or you don't get the medic to them in time, then they will die. Right, so I'm not going to rush this one in the same way, we'll take it a little more steady. Still, I'm going to use Alicia because she's the best unit we have right now. Welkin's not going to be fighting on foot much, and the town watchman, funnily enough, we don't get to keep him anyway.
My turn, okay?
About sightlines. When a unit sights an enemy in action mode, a sightline will appear over his or her head. That line connects to the unit to the enemy, meaning that line points in the direction of the enemy's location. Use it as a guide when attacking, or when trying to position your units in a spot where they'll be safe from enemy attacks. I'm going to crouch, I'm going to aim. About attacking enemies. Pressing the Q or E buttons while in target mode will automatically lock onto the next enemy within firing range. The crosshairs will turn red when a unit is aiming at an enemy, has a clear line of sight on their target. Use the guide line that extends from the gun when firing near obstacles to see if they are blocking the shot. If that line is interrupted, it means the unit's attacks will be blocked. When the crosshairs are on an enemy, the attacking unit's weapon specifications appear at the top of the screen. Versus Purse shows damage against human targets, versus Armor shows damage against tanks and armor. The symbol will indicate the effectiveness against different types of targets. A 0 will indicate the weapon is effective against that type of target, a triangle indicates the weapon can only give slight damage, and X means the weapon is completely ineffective against that type of target. Area shows whether an attack will damage a broad area, and Shots shows the number of rounds fired for each attack. To kill is the number of shots that need to connect in order to defeat the target. In this case, of the 5 rounds fired, 2 must hit to defeat this enemy unit. This number only takes shots that hit the center of the crosshairs into account. Misses or hits to other areas of the target are not taken into account in this number. This provides an estimate you can use when selecting a target and can be used to line up headshots and critical attacks. We kind of already knew that from the first. Okay, so this guy's standing up. Now, we're a little bit further away than I'd like, but... do I want to do... Let's get closer. We've got enough health. Oh no! I pressed the wrong button. I told you. I'm not used to the... Interesting. He counterattacked. I thought I was aiming at him. Well, we're not going to end the current action. So I screwed that up. That's fine. We're going to run right up to this guy's face and crouch here, and then we're going to end our action. There goes our A rank. Not that we were shooting for one anyway. Hi. Bye. Now, in later levels, the AI gets a bit smarter, and enemy troops will dodge. I'm going to hide in the grass here. They'll dodge close range attacks like that if you're aiming at their face. But this early stage they don't. Now, I'm trying to remember. I don't think we have grenades yet, but we'll see if Welkin has one. No, he doesn't. So that's annoying. So now we're just going to have to... So this guy, you can see he's crouching behind the sandbags, and that means that his to hit is 9, whether I aim at his body or his face. That's because he's behind the sandbags, so you get protection when in cover. You can't get critical hits. We could just completely ignore him and rush the level, but we're not going to do that because it's really ill-advised to leave an enemy behind you. So there's covering fire. Everyone basically has Overwatch all the time in Valkyria Chronicles, which is pretty nice, especially when you've got machine gun armed units later on. And Welkin will now return fire. He hit some of them. He's not the best shot, our Welkin. Don't worry. As I said, he's not going to be fighting on foot for much longer.
Take this.
1 of 5 is better than none, I suppose. Right. Alicia's kind of vulnerable there, but I like her position better. We can fire from here. We're going to take 1 to kill him. And how about you? You're still on 6. Well, let's remove a gun. And I think we're going to make a run for it. And then we'll kill this guy with Alicia. And I know I said I wasn't going to leave that guy behind us, but it's so annoying to have to kill him in cover.
Ready to go.
I don't want to miss any of those shots. So we'll also move up. At least we can get them all on target here.
Take this.
Oh, Welkin still found a way to miss. At least Alicia can start returning fire on the two in the plaza there, so we'll move a little bit faster. They have a lot more command points than us, but because we're kind of in tutorial land, I don't think they're going to use them. Oh my goodness, Welkin. I knew you were a bad shot, but really. What are you doing? Being annoying by moving further away is what? Oh, so close. Right, Welkin, clean up your mess. Can't have him shoot us in the back. Right. Yeah, now move up. I am curious, does Alicia definitely not have... She has a grenade! I forgot that. Okay, this changes everything. Observe. Sandbags are no longer a problem. I know that strictly wasn't necessary because he had such low health. I just wanted to observe how that oust people from cover. Oh, that also ends the mission because I killed the leader. Well, that's good. I didn't really need to. We dealt that with the guy, no problem. Here are the generic town watch that were so helpful in that last mission.
Sounds like a tank.
And here it comes, our first tank. This is the Imperial Light tank. Light in inverted commas. I believe it weighs about 24 tons and certainly moves like it too. So you saw there the Ragnite radiator on the back fizzing away. That's how it takes the place of an exhaust in this universe. And it's essential to the running of the Ragnite engine, but it also provides a nice tasty weak spot to shoot at. There's definitely a more interwar look to most of the tanks in this game. But then it is 1935 rather than 1939. Thank you, Laurie. I wouldn't shoot at the tank, Alicia. It's not going to go well. Don't draw attention. Oh. Our town watchman got moved up for us because we left him behind. So we sort of entered in. You can see the boundaries change. We've actually skipped to a new map now within the game. Stop shooting it. It's a waste of ammunition. The armor is paper thin on these, but it's small arms proof. Welkin, tank. It's the only line I remember by verbatim.
That's not good. We're not equipped to take out a tank.
I hate to say it, but we should probably pull out for now. Get off this road and into the alley to the east. It's too narrow for a tank to follow. And try to stay behind cover while moving. One blast from that turret and it's over.
See? New objectives. Welkin reaches his destination, everybody dies, or we take forever. Okay, so people often, when playing this for the first time, tend to overcomplicate it, and they'll try and, hide away from the tank and kill all these guys and get everybody over here. We've spent long enough on this mission, so we're just gonna now switch to Scout Rush mode and show you how it's really done, because they're terrible shots and it's really not that far. And there we go, Welkin escaped, and therefore somehow everybody else did too.
Phew. Looks like we shook them. What are you doing from here?
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not much the Town Watch can do. We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away. I'll dig in my heels at the main gate and do what I can to stall them.
Okay, I'll head back to my house and grab Isara and Martha, then come back.
Be careful out there, Welkin.
Oh, ouch. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to try and aim for B's, but C's are probably going to have a lot. C is standard, so you see the base results and the clear bonus are the same. The fact that you get less resources and experience...
Chapter 2.
Oh, let her speak.
From Brule.
The fact that you get less experience and resources for lower ranks doesn't really matter, because you eventually, when you're later on in the game, you'll get skirmishes where you can grind for experience. Anyway, we'll call it there for today, because that's already been quite long. We're over 25 minutes. So thank you for joining me to look again at Valkyria Chronicles. Do look out for Lego Dude LOL 9A's Valkyria Chronicles themed design contest on the Sprocket subreddit. That's why we're here, that's why we're doing this, is to get you in the mood. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care out there.